Hi, good day. Welcome to my channel. I am Aldine Bang. My daughter just interrupted my video. I was doing a video and it so happened that she came in at the same time and she pushed her head. I will show you a little clipping of it. She pushed her head in my video and interrupted. Nevertheless, I just want to say thank you very much for those persons who would have liked and shared as usual and who are continuing to share these videos. I really do trust that these videos would impact someone's life, because they're really not about me gaining anything. It's really not about me gaining any form of applause, because as my topic today is going to be about living for the applause of heaven, and that's really my objective in life, is to live for the applause of heaven, because the applause we get on earth, or we get from men, they don't really mean anything. They are just momentarily, and sometimes the same people who applaud us, tomorrow they are going to be the ones who are going to be pulling us down, and very often we find ourselves living for the applause of persons. We want people to always applaud us. Good job. Oh, you're looking beautiful. Oh, you are excellent. Oh, you are this. Oh, you are that. And we find ourselves that everything we do, we look for that kind of applause. But what is really of most importance is the applause of heaven. Are we really pleasing God in our ways? When God look at us, what does he see? What he sees, and he look at you, does he see excellence through him? When he look at us, can he see him through us? Do we help the poor and needy? Do we show love to one another? Do we do unto others as we like to have them do unto us? These are the things that are going to give us the applause. Give us the applause in heaven or from heaven. Husbands, do you treat your wives as Christ treat the church, or love your husband as Christ loved the church? And that kind of love is unconditional. That's what you get an applause for from heaven. Wives, do you love, respect your husband as the head of the home, and not as your equal? Everybody is so caught up in equality. Women these days want to be seen as the equal of a man, but we're not really, I'm not really trying to say that a woman is beneath a man, but I'm basically using the biblical annihilation to show what our roles are as human beings. So, wives, do you love, honor, respect, and see your husband as the head of the home, and see yourself as his helpmate? Those are the things that are gonna gain us some applause from heaven. Children, do you obey your parents in the Lord? Do you honor them, love and respect them? Those are the things that's gonna give us applause in heaven. Parents, do you provoke your children? Do you bring your children up in the fear and admonition of God? Those are the things that's gonna give us applause from heaven? Do you love your neighbors? Are you a peacemaker? Are you someone who refrain from carrying tales? Or are you a bearer of false witnesses? Then if you are a bearer of false witnesses, then you won't get your applause from heaven. You may get your applause from men. Okay? So I'd just like to, and I can go on and on and on and on. I can go on and tell us and talk about the things that we can gain some applause from heaven for. I can go on and on, but I just like to leave this little thought with us. Do we live for the applause of heaven, or do we live for the applause of men? When you wake up in the morning, do you think of how you're going to please your friends? Do you think of how you're going to please your boss? Do you think of how you're going to please the people on the street? Okay, don't even talk about social media. Social media has brought us to this place where we take on a different life on ourselves, because we try to be exactly who we're not. We try to live a particular way to be pleasing in the sight of the people that are on our network. We even like the things that we don't really like, to gain favor. We share the things that we not fully want to share, where we know no one is going to benefit from the smutty stuff and all those kind of stuff, and all those stuff are basically for us to gain the applause of the masses of people, to gain the applause of our peers. But the applause of the peers, the applause of anything earthly, oh, we gain something, oh, I became that, oh, I became this, that applause is gonna soon die. It's gonna mean nothing. As a matter of fact, it will mean a little something for the moment, because you can get an award for doing something, but as soon as you die, where is that award? You're forgotten. Now let's go into eternity now. Would that really mean something for you in eternity when you come before your Maker and he asks, do I know you? Or when he says, I do not know you. Alright? So my whole point is, all these earthly applause are good for the moment. Nothing is wrong with them. But are we living for the applause from the earth, or are we living for the applause from heaven? Thank you very much for viewing, and as usual, it has been a pleasure being able to reach so many persons. It's been a pleasure to be able to share my insight with you, and I really do pray and trust that some lives are being touched, would be touched through these words. Thank you very much, and you have an awesome day as usual. Be a blessing and be blessed.